What's poppin', everybody? Thank you yet again for tuning into the channel. Back on behalf of www.ETCZAYA.com. You can go ahead and check out that link in the description. And this time back with another Z-mail, probably my last Z-mail for today. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in, everyone for checking out the Z-mails, and I appreciate everybody for submitting, and appreciate everybody for watching and supporting. Definitely a lot of good feedback, and I can't be more thankful. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this one. Hey Zaya, love your vids and everything you do. Nike has always had a big three when it comes to basketball shoes. Do you think that someday Nike will incorporate a female player's signature shoe into the lineup? If so, do you think that the shoes should be unisex so that men can buy it too? Hopefully you respond to this question and keep up the good work. All right, so you heard the question, and before I even get into it, man, I want to thank the young woman for submitting the question. Totally appreciate it, man. I naturally assume that, I have a channel that is probably 99% male. So, the few females that I have that do watch and do support, man, listen, I love y'all. I totally appreciate y'all support. And again, what I'm saying, that's what I'm here for, to help and to try to give, the best advice that I possibly can. So thank you, young gal, for submitting the question. Do I think that they'll ever put a female in that lineup? I think in due time, quite frankly, I think it should have been done already. As far as the whole development of the WNBA and women's basketball and stuff like that, that's just been around for a hot minute already. So for Nike to not have put sort of like a female up there, it's kind of weird that it's taken this long. But again, man, you got people like Kobe leaving. Now you got Kyrie in the mix. You got James Harden getting a shoe. I just hope that a lot of these players that are getting the shoes don't outshine the possibilities, because I would love to see a female in that mix. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the shoes being unisex, that's one thing that I definitely I stamp it where it has to be. It's not a, oh, maybe. You can't take a female athlete and then put her in the mix with these big guys like Durant and LeBron and then only limit her shoes to the female market, because I just don't think it would do that well. Don't get me wrong, there's, I'm sure, a lot of female sneakerheads out there and a lot of female women that would love those shoes, but I just really think that you kill the margin that a female has to take it to the top. You know what I'm saying? Will the implementing of a female take over maybe like a LeBron series? Probably not, because LeBron is already established. But look at Kyrie. Kyrie's starting now, and already the first shoe is doing pretty good. Like people actually really like it. So I think if they really developed a shoe, not necessarily a female shoe, because when I look at our shoes, I don't really say, oh, this is a men's shoe. You know what I'm saying? I feel that even our shoes, there should be some sort of way that smaller sizes can get the shoes. Like the whole concept of you guys not being able to really cop what we have because of your small feet, I think is fucked up. And I think Nike could really attack a whole nother market should they offer this, you know what I'm saying? Or even, again, we go right back to the pre-order basis. Like the pre-order would solve so many problems, because you would know if there's a huge demand for this particular shoe in smaller sizes. And I really think that, the females and the kids really shouldn't miss out on particular shoes because of their size. That's like telling someone that you're missing out on something because of their race. So as far as female getting in that big three, I think it should have happened a long time ago. I think it's way overdue. And it, to the point that it hasn't happened now, it's almost like, damn, like, will it ever happen? I don't know. It leaves you kind of second guessing, because it's just like, I don't know. There's just been female athletes around for the longest. So I believe there's like 2 females that they actually do LeBron PEs for, and those LeBron PEs are fucking insane. Like if you put those on the market, I'd see those selling without a doubt. So for the most part, yes, I think it's overdue. It's about time that Nike did it. I hope that Nike does do it in the near future and doesn't wait too long. And then also, as far as the shoe being unisex, it better be motherfucking unisex, because if it got a dope design and it looks fire, I don't give a fuck. I'm copping. Like, to me, I don't look at shoes as boy, girl shoes. I look at shoes as shoes. If I like it, I'm copping. I don't give a fuck. But for the most part, like guys like me, I'm a size 11 and a half. So, you know, I can't really go anywhere other than a 13. And, you know, they just don't make 13s like that. We used to have like a huge section at our clearance store years back, just fucking size 13 female shoes. And I used to just be in that motherfucker all the time because a lot of the shoes had great colorways. Like I have like 2 Air Force One highs that I fucking absolutely love. I would never get rid of. And, you know, people ask me all the time, where'd you get those? Where'd you get those? Where'd you get those? And little do they know, technically they're women's size 13. But they look dope, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know, shoes are shoes, man. I don't look at it as male or female. But for the most part, hopefully I answered your question. Yes, I definitely think that Nike needs to put a female in there. They definitely, it's the time, you know? It was the time before, and it's definitely the time now. And whether or not the shoes would be unisex, I would hope so, because I just wouldn't want the female to be limited to where that shoe goes and how well the shoe does. But thank you again for the question. If anyone out there would like to submit their own questions, Zaya_X_0712@yahoo.com. I am done for the day. Definitely check out the rest of these emails. If you haven't, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, share it on your social media pages. Let's get the word out so we can get some, you know, a good flow. And with that being said, I thank everybody for watching, man. Everybody stay up and stay fresh. I will catch you on the next email. Peace.